Okay, first we're gonna put together a little butterscotch on a 6 mil rod. Usually your butterscotch comes 6 mil, so putting it on a 6 mil rod, I'm gonna pull out about a 1 inch strip, and I'm doing this for safety reasons. If you pull out a 3-4 mil rod and you're trying to push that in, because we're gonna be using quite a bit of pressure to push it in, and we don't want the rod to break in our hand. I'm gonna add a little purple to the tip. You can do this to get a little color in the rim of your mushroom, in the very rim. Cobalt looks real nice on the butterscotch. You get a really nice blue rim on the very edge of the cap. Now we're gonna do a little gather here, and I'm getting a pretty good gather. I believe that's an 18 millimeter rod, and I'm gathering it up pretty good. Now once we get a good gather, I'm gonna let it cool off just a tad there. Okay, and now I'm gonna go back in and just heat the front half of the gather. I'm just warming up my stinger there a little bit, so that I get a really good spread on the cap when I push it in. Now as I'm pushing it in, I'm going straight for the center. I'm going all the way to the back where the glass turns cold, and getting some good pressure there, really pushing in, so as I get a really nice cap. Now I'm heating just toward the back, holding it slightly vertical, so as the glass flows to the front, and the air moves out, so you don't catch an air bubble in there, and just push the air out and let it gather down. Okay, we let it cool off. We let it cool off a little bit, and we're going to be heating just one side of the pendant, and we're going to pick up some frit. Now you can repeat this process, one or more times. The more frit you put, the more background will be covered. I like to dip it 2 or 3 times. I notice I'm getting a little bit of frit toward the back. That's where the loop is going to be, and that way we get a little frit underneath the loop. I'll work that in real nice, holding it vertical so as the glass flows forward. Now I just flatten the back, and I'm gonna work out the dimple. There's a little dimple there from the paddle. Even though it was cold on that side, it was still hot enough to leave a little dimple. So I'm gonna just polish that back out, and we're gonna punny up and pull out the loop. Now there's already a water drop, teardrop shape to it. Pulling out the loop will accent that a little bit too. I believe I've said this in that last video with the skull pendant. Heat the whole stem and just pull it up into place in the center. You can take off the excess and just work the base in. Straighten your loop. if you want to get a nice little space in the loop, you can ream it out a little bit, and voila. And that's how we do it.